Hello. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm a little congested. How are you guys? I hope everyone's well. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a pick a card on how/when will you meet the one. I want you guys to know that I did pick from the bowl today, and I also did do the letters, but keep in mind, you guys, like the bowl does have like specific months and numbers and things like that to help us also read into, you know what I'm saying, like when you will meet the one. So keep that in mind, you guys, that if you're not getting it in the cards, perhaps the bowl will provide some insight, but also we will be going through the cards and like talking about when/how you will meet the one. And yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. So without further ado, here is a clip of the piles right now. Alrighty, you guys, so these are the 4 piles. We have group number 1 with this beautiful light blue crystal. I honestly can't pronounce it, so I'm just not gonna even try, but it's beautiful. We have group number 2 with the skeleton key, group number 3 with the sea jasper, and group number 4 with the smoky quartz. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. Alright, you guys, so now that you have picked your pile, please go ahead and check out my description box where I've left you guys timestamps for when your reading will start. And with that, you guys, let's just go ahead and jump into today's pick a card. I get a zodiac sign that either represents group number 1 themselves, sun, moon, rising, or their partner, the person that they will see as the one. We have Pisces, and we also have Libra. Hello, Pisces. Hello, Libra. Sun, moon, rising, you guys. Again, this could be your sign or the person that you are going to view as the one. So, Cancer and Capricorn. I'm laughing because these are sister signs. So, interesting. Ooh, we have Capricorn and Leo as well. Sun, moon, rising, you guys, Venus, 7th house. Check it out, okay? I think I want to pull a rune. I'm going to pull a rune, so... Okay, you guys, we have the moon. We are reading from the pamphlet because, again, I do not have these runes down. However, the moon, you guys, signifies long-term changes are coming, transition and changes, hidden agendas, secrets, imagination, and feminine energy. So I don't know if you guys watching this are interested in women. If that is the situation, it's very possible this is coming up as like feminine energy in your guys' relationship being heavy, or a man who's just more in touch with his feminine side, which I personally love. Long-term changes, you guys, and transitions. So for me, when we're talking about how or when you will meet the one, this is signifying a time period in which you are going through a long-term transition. So making like life-changing moves. Life-changing moves could be anything, right? It could be perhaps you landing your dream job and perhaps you start making a lot more money. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you are gaining some type of something that is changing your life for the long term. Maybe this is a surgery even, you guys, or going to school. It's a drastic change, okay? That's what I want you guys to look at this moon as, a drastic change that is coming into your life when you meet the one, okay? Or perhaps even a drastic change coming into their life when they meet you. So, okay. How will they meet the one? How is group number 1? Okay, we have the freaking High Sage, and we also have the 3 of Wands. High Sage, you guys, is, I want to say Taurus, but it's freaking the Hierophant. I was like, the Hierophant, okay? So the Hierophant and the 3 of Wands. Can I please get one more in regards to how group number 1 is going to be meeting the one? Can I please get one more? Well, I feel like that was meant to be. So we have the 6 of Coins, we have the Ace of Cups, Justice, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Now that I'm a little bit more organized, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the oracle cards really quick, and then we will get into the tarot. Can I please get some information on how or when, like the time of year, as to when group 1... We have Venus here, so hello, Taurus and Libra. Love you guys so much. Can I please get another card that will signify either the time of year or the manner in which they will meet the one? Can I please get one more? Thank you. Bippity boppity. Can I get a card? Which, thank you. Interesting. There's a lot about strength here, group number 1. And I haven't, like, I'm looking at the cards, but I haven't read them yet. Like, I'm not trying to get into the energy of the cards right now, but I do see that there's a lot of strength involved in the meeting of how you meet this person. And I don't know what that's about. We'll get into it in a second, I guess, but I just wanted to put that out there. Can I get a manner? Yeah, journey, you guys. See? A manner in which you guys are going to meet. There's some long-term change, okay? Going back to that journey. I need 1. Thank you. There's a marriage. Okay. So the first card we'll go ahead and talk about, you guys, is High Sage, which I told you this is the Hierophant. It's represented by Hierophant energy. Okay, group number 1. So the first card we're talking about is High Sage, and I called the High Sage the Hierophant because I have another tarot deck. In which High Sage is the Hierophant, and in this tarot deck, High Sage is the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess talks about duality. So I want you to take what I said about the Hierophant into consideration as well, because obviously I believe there's a reason why I was reading it that way. However, you guys, it's very interesting to me that it's actually the High Priestess, because the High Priestess also does represent balance and duality. So, and then exotic came up at the end, which you guys will get into that, but like, I don't know. It's very interesting because, again, the High Priestess is somebody where things are balanced, right? She's the dark and the light. She's very spiritual. So, again, all the same things pretty much, except for, like, the contracts. But even, like, the marriage showed up at the end. So, again, the contract was still showing up in the reading. I don't know. Very synchronistic to me. So, keep that in mind. High Priestess, duality, the dark, the light, knowledge. Maybe you guys are even meeting them at school, or perhaps when you graduate school, or when you're learning something, perhaps even doing something spiritual, like I was saying again. So, yeah. There you go. Sorry about that confusion. I just wanted to correct myself. But, right, the Hierophant in tarot and traditional tarot is talking about religion. It's also talking about structure, and it talks also about, like, going to a mentor sometimes and, like, receiving some type of mentorship. It also talks about signing contracts. I see the Hierophant, you guys, as something that is, like, official, right? And I just showed you guys, like, the last oracle card that popped up. I'll show you all the oracle cards, but the last oracle card that popped up for you guys was marriage, which we will get to again at the end. But the Hierophant does sometimes represent marriage. So for me, this is good confirmation that, like, we are talking about the person that you guys are going to view as the one. And I keep going like this because I personally believe we have multiple ones. But anyways, the Hierophant is like that committal, I don't think that's a word. But the Hierophant represents that, like, strong commitment of, like, I am agreeing to do this. I have signed a contract to do this, and I'm going to uphold my commitments. I'm going to uphold my word. We also have the 3 of Wands, which signifies that expansion, you guys. I find this really lovely because, again, we do have that moon here, which is signifying the long-term change and the long-term, like, you know, the future ahead. So when the 3 of Wands comes in, you guys, it makes everything grow. I see this very much as a card that is connected to Jupiter energy, because Jupiter is a planet of growth and expansion, and that's exactly what this card is saying. So I don't know if it's you guys opening up your mind when you meet this person, or you guys expanding your horizon in some facet when you meet this person, but there's some type of expansion. There's some type of growth that comes when you guys are meeting this person, which we already covered with the moon, so I'm not going to spend too much more time on that, but expansion, okay? Now we also have the 4 of Wands, which signifies stability, which, going back to the Hierophant, you guys, it gives me very much Hierophant vibes. This also does signify marriage. I find it very peculiar that you guys got cards in here that literally signify, like, entering into a contract of marriage or entering into some type of, like, commitment. The 4 of Wands signifies a celebration, you guys, and like I just said, a marriage sometimes as well. It also represents stability and being very grounded. So I do feel like this relationship is going to be rather grounded. Obviously, because we're talking about when you're going to meet this person or how you will meet this person, there is a sense of stability in your life when you meet them, you guys, okay? And that just keeps showing up in the tarot cards, so you're going to hear me say that a couple more times, and I'm sorry, like, I can't change the definition of the cards. But stability and balance is really, really important in regards to how you meet this person. So there's that. We have Justice, which, hello, Libra, you pop up later with Venus, so hello. Justice signifies kindness and fairness, also doing the right thing, you guys, right? Justice comes in to obviously serve justice, but this is doing the right thing even when it's not easy. So in regards to how you meet this person or when you meet this person, again, it could be involving some type of like agreement that you agreed to and you're fulfilling your duties, or you're fulfilling some type of contract, which is, you know, bringing in justice, like you are serving the contract properly. This could also just be talking about you guys meeting in a manner where the feelings are mutual and you guys aren't at a place in your life where you're not on the same page. This feels very much so that like you and the person that you perceive as the one is going to be on the same page with you. You guys are going to feel equals. You guys are going to feel like equals. I don't know if this is saying you guys are in the same career field or if you guys are going to be in the same position in life. I don't know, but it could be signifying that. So keep that in mind, you guys. You guys could have a similar like mirroring effect of each other's lives when you meet. We also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, you guys, is signifying an overflow of emotion. This is a really beautiful reading to get in a love reading, a really beautiful reading. This is a really beautiful card to get into a love reading. This is just talking about an overflow of emotions, an overflow of joy and happiness, and really feeling your emotions with your entire body. It's like a floodgate of feelings, right? Now, sometimes in a reading, you guys, like this can go either way. This can be like negative or positive. Because it's upright, it does usually give me an energy of like positivity. Also, because we're talking about how you meet this person or when you meet this person, there will be a heightened sense of emotional vulnerability when you meet them. I don't know if you guys are going to open up very quickly to each other. It kind of feels like that, or it's like an instant connection. Oh my God, like I'm in love with you, or oh my gosh, like I think I've met the one. It almost gives me the energy of like you guys going on a first date and then coming home and telling your roommate like, I think I found my husband, I think I found my wife. It's also possible, you guys, that it's just that feeling of like, oh, I know, like I know this is my person, right? We also have the Six of Coins, you guys. Now, I want you guys to take a peep at those justice scales yet again. It's very interesting. Balance is coming in again in this relationship, you guys. It's just really bleeding through the entire reading. Like there is going to be a sense of balance, and I don't know if it's between the two of you or if it's in your life that you are having balance. It could be both, but there's something happening where it's like either you and this person are very balanced, like you guys balance each other out, or you guys are very much complementary of each other, like you guys complement each other very well. Or it's an energy of like in your life you're going to have this stability, you're going to have this balance, you're going to have this like I'm already good, right? Now, the Six of Pentacles talks about generosity and giving. Maybe you meet this person at a charity event. Maybe you meet this person during the time of year where, oh, maybe your birthday, maybe their birthday, maybe even on a friend's birthday. But there's some type of generosity involved with how you guys meet or when you guys meet, right? So generosity. When we're talking about giving, it could be, again, during the holiday season in which people are more inclined to give. Again, it could be at a charity event or something like that where you meet this person, or a birthday party, again, where we are being generous and giving to other people. It could be that when you meet this person that they are going to be very generous with you. So, all right, getting into the oracle cards, you guys. The first card we have here is Venus. And because Taurus and Libra are the only two astrological signs that popped up in the tarot, I find it super interesting that Venus came up, because Venus is ruled over Taurus and Libra as well. Find that interesting. So it's very, very possible, you guys, like what the cards are trying to say is that you're going to meet this person either during Libra season or Taurus season. Which is interesting. Taurus season is in the earlier part of the year. Libra season is a little bit later in the year. We just passed Libra season. So I know that's a huge chunk of time, but obviously this is a group reading, so it may be different for all of you. Taurus and Libra season is a time in which I would pay attention to who is around me, who I'm meeting, who I'm engaging with. If you start talking to somebody in these seasons, pay attention to that, yeah? Now, with Venus, you guys, Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and luxury, okay? Venus is the planet where we are literally just doused in like beauty and luxury and happiness. Like Venus, I feel like, is a planet that everybody loves because it just brings in so much abundance in every form that you can imagine. So for me, I feel like you guys may be at a point in your life where you're feeling very confident in yourself. You're feeling very much at peace, at whole with yourself. Maybe you're feeling very attractive. We do have Venus retrograde coming up, you guys. So I'm not sure if you are meeting them during Venus retrograde. If you are, I would just say, like, you know what I'm saying? Venus is coming up again, just signifying that there is love and abundance in this connection. Whew. All right. Now, the next card we have here is look. It says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, you guys. So I find this interesting, group number one, because strength, like I told you guys earlier, pops up multiple times in the oracle cards. So I don't know if you guys are going to be in a position in your life where your strength is being challenged when you meet this person. That is very, very possible. Now, if I want to take that literally, it could be talking about you meeting them at the gym. Again, this is a group reading, so keep an open mind to that as well. But there's some type of strength that is being exhibited when you meet this person. And I feel very strongly about that just because it pops up multiple times. It could be emotional strength, it could be mental strength, or it could be physical strength. Again, it's a group reading, you guys, so please just take it how it resonates. The next one we have here is be supportive, and it says make a genuine effort to show that you care. This is really weird to me. Not weird, but just like interesting that this is showing up again, because this is directly correlated to the generosity card with the 6 of coins. I don't know what's going on here, you guys. I really feel like for a lot of you, you're going to meet this person at a time period in which it's either you're giving or they're giving, or there's a charity event, or it's somebody's birthday. There's some type of exchange of like kindness, or maybe you guys are even volunteering at like an animal shelter, maybe a soup kitchen or something like that. But it just feels like you guys are meeting this person in a manner where it's like we are being giving or being compassionate towards the other. Like the focus isn't on us. That's what it feels like. It feels like the focus isn't necessarily on us as individuals, and that we are in a mode of giving, in a mode of like, you know what I'm saying? Putting out and not really taking in. Making a genuine effort to show that you care. It could be very possible, obviously, that this person or this relationship is going to be a relationship in which you both feel very much supported and held in each other's presence, okay? It could also be, you guys, that this person is going to be somebody who pushes you to be your best self, or pushes you to be strong. They may see strength in you that you don't see in yourself. All right, the next one we have here is distorted feminine. So here's the thing, you guys. Remember how I was saying how there's so much balance here? There's so much this, there's so much that. I feel like this distorted feminine is talking about, obviously, like the distorted feminine is us having an unhealed feminine energy within us, right? Unhealed feminine wounds. So regardless of if you're a man or a woman watching this right now, you guys, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. And I feel like this is talking about the need to heal the feminine energy that is within you or within this other person. And again, the moon popped up with the rune, you guys, which is interesting because it's again connected to the feminine energy. So there is a need, you guys, to heal our feminine energy, and it could be you or it could be them. I'm so sorry, I don't know which one it is, but there is feminine energy that's coming up that I feel like needs to be expressed, okay? And that has a major key role in how you guys meet or when you guys meet this person, okay? I don't know if it's like this person is going to, let me give you a stereotypical example, right? Let's say you guys are a woman and you're interested in men. Let's say this man has negative feelings towards women, or he's not in touch with his feminine side whatsoever. It could be a situation in which like he is going through the process of healing that, and then once he does that, you two meet and fall in love. Because obviously if you're somebody who's in touch with her feminine side and you don't want to be with somebody who has issues with their feminine, it's possible that you wouldn't even consider dating them. So I feel like whatever the situation is, you guys, feminine energy is very strong here, and the need to heal that feminine energy is very strong. And again, it could be on your part or their part. The next card we have here is strength again, you guys, and it says strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Very, very, very interesting. So again, I do feel like, again, you guys are going to meet this person when you are pushed to a point, or when they are pushed to a point where they have to exhibit their strength, or you're exhibiting some type of strength. So I don't know what this is. The endurance for me also does signify that for some of you watching this, it could be a little while until you meet them. Like, this is giving me the energy of perhaps not being in the near future. There's a mixed bag here with the tarot, so I can't really tell you from the tarot, like, if you're going to meet them soon or if you're going to meet them later on, because there is a pretty good mix of cards here that signify all of it. So endurance is saying, like, just keep going. Don't give up on hope. Don't give up on, love. And then you guys seen the last two cards. We have journey and we have marriage. I find it very interesting that these two cards came out because, again, with the moon card, journey was popping out, being like, we gotta move. So you guys may be traveling, or you guys, and I know some of you get so sick when I say that, I can't change it. Like, you see me shuffle, I can't tell you that the card doesn't say journey, because it does, okay? But yeah, journey, travel, moving, or just a major life change in general. Sometimes, you guys, you don't have to go anywhere to go on a journey, right? You can go on a journey within your soul. You can go on a journey within your own mental being, within your own soul. So you don't need to necessarily move physically. And then the marriage coming up here again. Maybe you guys are meeting this person at a wedding, and I know I've said, like, the gym, I've said using your physical strength at a point where you're balanced, traveling, like, I've said so many different things here. But again, this is a group reading, so I do have to just say everything that's popping up. I'm feeling like it's very possible for some of you that you're meeting this person, though, where there is a celebration happening. I don't know if this is a wedding or if this is a party, a birthday party, a charity event. I don't freaking know. But I'm feeling like there may be some dancing involved as well, you guys. This woman here in this ballroom, or this crystal ball, seems like she's dancing. So, I don't know. That's what I have with the cards. I am going to... okay. Group... For those of you who are new, the bowl basically just has a bunch of little words in here that help us determine or help give us clues as to when you will meet them or how you will meet them. So that's what that is. And then I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll some letters to see if we can get any names or initials or words that may be significant in regards to this reading. These are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to this person or this reading. These notes are really freaking interesting, you guys. When I was flipping these over, I was like, oh, so we have masculine here, you guys. Obviously the feminine energy popped up a lot here today. And again, I do think that it is a matter of us healing our inner feminine. And I don't know if it's you guys or, again, this person, but I do feel like that is going to play a major role in how you guys are meeting this person, or when you guys meet this person, okay? We also have Cancer here, so you guys watching maybe a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house. It's also possible you guys meet them in Cancer season, because we also have summer here, and Cancer season is obviously in the summer, so summer, Cancer. We have exotic, you guys, which exotic is really just, it depends on you and where you're from and what you view as exotic. It is perception, really. Everything is really perception. But anyways, this could also signify some type of travel, you guys, or this person looking different than you. That doesn't mean that you guys are different internally or like morally or anything like that, but they could just look different from you. We also have working on myself, which I find very interesting because, again, stability and balance pops up so much in this reading. It does give me that energy of, like, we have worked on ourselves, we have healed ourselves, we are in a position with ourselves where we feel good and we feel solid on our own, and not necessarily like having the need or the desire to be in a relationship, but just accepting everything for where we are at. So working on myself, putting yourself first, pouring energy into yourself. We also have stranger, you guys, which could signify, yet again, this person being someone you don't know. We have young here. I know I do have some younger viewers who watch, so you guys may meet this person while you are young. More so, the energy that I get with this, though, you guys, is like, perhaps you're meeting this person and it feels like young love, or it feels very fresh, it feels new, it feels like something you guys may have not experienced in your past relationships. We have stable, which isn't surprising whatsoever. Does that surprise you guys? We've talked about stability 10 million times in this reading. We have kindred spirits. So again, I do feel like you and this person have like some type of commonality or some type of like, I don't know. I feel like you guys meet each other in the same place. Does that make sense? Like you guys emotionally, mentally, perhaps even physically meet each other on the same level. You guys are on the same page, okay? We also have January, which I talked about that Venus retrograde, you guys. It is very possible that you guys will meet them during Venus retrograde. Just putting that out there. And we have 24, all right? So maybe you guys are meeting them on the 24th of a month, maybe the 24th that's coming up, maybe the 24th that's coming up later, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys are even going to be 24 when you meet this person, so keep that in mind. And that is the reading I have for you guys, group number 1. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for allowing me to read for you. It's an honor. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Let me know below how this has resonated, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If I'm talking funny, you guys, or like stumbling on my words more than normal, my teeth really, really hurt. I got my braces tightened, and they're like a little sensitive, so I'm trying not to like, no, you know what I'm saying? So it's making me slur a little bit and like talk a little funny. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to start off with your guys' astrology dice, and then I will shuffle your oracle cards. We have Aquarius and we have Gemini. Hello, Aquarius, and hello, Gemini. We have Gemini and we have Capricorn. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Capricorn. Libra and Taurus. Hello, Libra. Hello, Taurus. The rulers of Venus. Hello. So we also have Capricorn within the cards. So Capricorn energy is definitely here. Gemini energy is definitely here. So getting into the cards, you guys, we have the Ace of Wands, okay? And the Ace of Wands, you guys, talks about something coming into your life that gets you really zesty and excited and full of energy and life. It's like having a new acquired excitement, a new acquired passion, a new acquired like, oh my god, I'm so freaking excited to wake up in the morning and to do this thing, or to go to work, or to work out, or to just live my freaking life. It's like a spark of passion being ignited within you. I don't know if it's because of you meeting this person or if this is what is leading you to this person. I feel like however you and your person meet, I feel like it's going to be a situation in which you are doing something that you love, or they are doing something that they love that you're very passionate about, or again, they are very passionate about. So that is what I have with that. We also have Judgment here, you guys. And Judgment sometimes signifies like a spiritual awakening. It signifies really standing up for what you believe in. Like your moral compass is really what Judgment is talking about. I find it really interesting, this depiction, because they have a very realistic depiction of what the Bible, the Bible describes angels to look like, which I find very just interesting. It's like all these eyes connected to like a blob and like there's wings. I don't know. I just think it's very interesting. Anyways, standing up for what you believe in, having a very strong moral compass, you guys. And again, this could even talk about you guys going through a rather serious spiritual awakening. And, if you have already gone through a spiritual awakening, do keep in mind, you can have multiple spiritual awakenings. You're supposed to constantly evolve and learn and grow in this lifetime. So it's not abnormal. Maybe you guys are going through a rather earth-shaking moment where you are changing your perspective on certain things, or changing your thought process of how it is that you practice your spirituality or your religion. Yeah, standing up for what you believe in, you guys, okay? That is what that is talking about. All right, you guys, the next one we have here is the 7 of Coins in reverse. The 7 of Coins in reverse signifies for me that you guys may be in a period in your life where you have put in a lot of hard work and effort towards something, and you're not reaping the benefits, right? You're not reaping the rewards of your hard labor and effort. This could be with a job, this could be with a relationship, this could be with a dead end something. This is a dead end. That's what that's saying. This is a dead end, and it's like we have slaved and worked and put in our blood, sweat, and tears into this situation, and we are not receiving the reward that we thought we would receive, which is unfortunate. Again, it makes sense for me that this is here while also the Ace of Wands being here, because for me, this kind of feels like we're starting over on something, or we're rethinking how it is we're going about this Seven of Pentacles. So if this has to do with your career, it's very possible that you guys are going to restructure what it is that you are doing in your career or in your day-to-day practice or in your day-to-day whatever. And there is this new excitement coming in. We're adding something new. We're adding something fresh into the equation to get us reignited with excitement and passion. And then standing up for what you believe in. Perhaps what you're doing right now doesn't morally align with you. So perhaps you guys, again, are changing career paths, changing what it is you're doing in school, and then you're going on this new path that gets you excited, gets you fired up, and then it's like you sticking to your morals and changing because this thing that you have been trying to do isn't working. It's like there's resistance here. That's what this is telling me. There's resistance with a goal that you guys have set out to do. And this has to do with how you guys are going to meet this person when you guys reset, right? When you guys have that passion, when what it is that you are doing is getting you excited, getting you fired up, okay? So, also, you guys sticking to your moral compass is also very important for how you will meet this person. We also have the Seven of Cups, which this is talking about. The Seven of Coins could be talking about you guys feeling overwhelmed as well. I just want to put that out there. But the Seven of Cups also popped up. So 7-7 is here, you guys. It's very possible that you guys may be meeting them on the 7th, or it's very possible that on the day in which you meet this person, it will feel like a very like a stroke of luck, right? But the Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of options in front of you and being a little bit like, I don't know what to do. I sometimes see this, you guys, as being on a dating app, because dating apps are, quite literally the Seven of Cups, because we have, we're scrolling, we're swiping, you know what I'm saying? We have all the options in front of us, and we're like, does he look like a nice guy? Does she look like a good girl? Like, we don't freaking know, okay? And we are kerfuffled with confusion because we just don't know. Like, I don't know you. You look good, but I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? That's what this card is saying. Like, I have options in front of me. I don't know which one is the best option. And the option that looks like the best may not be the best. So we have to use our discernment when making this decision, okay? All right. Now we have my homie here. I'm just kidding. We have the Devil. All right. Everyone give a round of applause for Capricorn. He has entered. The Devil in reverse is better than the Devil upright, so bear with me here. The Devil is talking about standing in your own way. This is self-sabotage, you guys. So again, I really feel like when you meet the person that you will view as the one, you're gonna be in a position in your life where maybe things are not going the greatest, right? Like, and I'm not laughing like, oh, I'm happy you guys aren't having a great time, but like maybe you guys are having like this long onset of like bad luck, or like not like things just not working out in your favor. Maybe even going through some self-sabotaging moments, or self-sabotaging like tendencies, and then that's how you're meeting this person, is during that time period or when you are doing the self-sabotaging. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's also very possible, you guys, that when you meet this person, you may talk yourself out of liking them, or you may talk yourself out of like wanting a relationship with this person. Maybe you're like, oh, they're too good to be true. That is another possibility, you guys. So I don't know. It feels a little interesting to me. It feels a little like things aren't working out in our favor, and there is a need for us to get reignited with excitement. And there's also a lot of options in front of us, so we're a little bit confused. I know this is a little hectic, you guys, but like that's just what's coming up in the cards. I'm gonna go ahead and start shuffling the Oracle. I'm gonna not start with that deck though. Can I have one card, please? Aquarius. Can I please have a card that is going to represent how or when group number 2 will be meeting the one? What period of the year? Okay, love who you are. Can I have a card that will represent how or when group number 2? Oh my God. Passion is here, you guys. Passion. Also love and glamour, but passion. The Ace of Wands. Okay. We see you, synchronicities. So, can I have a card, please, that will represent how it is group, self-respect, and inner peace? Okay, okay, no, I'll just do it when I get to the cards. Okay. Can I please get a mess? Great fortune. We have Aquarius, you guys. And Aquarius is connected to Daddy Saturn, also Uranus, okay? And Saturn is also connected to Capricorn. So it could be, again, you guys, that you guys are really going to be going through some type of life lesson when you meet the person that you view as the one, or the person that is the one. It could be that you guys are going through a rather major life lesson. And again, with that 7 of coins here in reverse, it's saying that like we're putting in this hard work and effort towards something and it's not working out. Perhaps that's the lesson. You know what I kind of see this 7 of coins is? I kind of see this 7 of coins as someone who's like hitting their head up against a freaking brick wall, right? Now that could be in a relationship where we're like constantly trying to make this other person put in the same effort that we're putting in, or we're trying to make a friendship work that's just not working. We're trying to fit a freaking square into a circle and it's not happening. And we're just like, why isn't this working? And it's because we're trying to fit a square into a circle. Anyways. Lessons coming in with Saturn heavy. Aquarius is all about radical change. Aquarius is known as like the humanitarian, the freaking rebel, the outcast, the person that's a little weird, a little I love Aquarius women. Aquarius women, mwah, mwah, beautiful, everything, okay? A little artsy, a little weird, little aliens, I love it. Women. Now, this could be saying that you are meeting this person in a fashion that's really weird, or in a fashion that is, again, maybe you guys are going through some type of like, maybe you're doing something that has to do with humanitarianism, or maybe you guys are doing something that has to do with you guys doing something artsy or maybe a little bit weird or out of your comfort zone. It's a mixture of like lessons and doing something weird or doing something that you don't normally do, okay? All right, so we have love who you are, and it says the divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time so I can process that, right? You are divine, delightful, and deserving of wonderful things this life has to offer. I don't know if you guys struggle. Whoa. The devil. Self-sabotage. Some of you guys may be like, I'm confident in myself, I'm this, I'm that, I love that. I love people who are confident. I think confidence is the key to happiness, truly. However, you can be confident in yourself and still have self-sabotaging behavior, which isn't you giving yourself self-love, right? It isn't you giving yourself what is good for you or what is best for you. So with this card, I do feel like you guys having a lot of self-love is important in regards to how you meet this person. For no other reason than I feel like it's telling you not to settle. It's telling you like, don't settle for less. Don't settle for someone just because you don't want to be alone. Don't settle for someone just because you're like, oh, I'm getting older and I need to be in a relationship. Like, I feel like this card is genuinely saying like, love yourself enough to not settle for someone who isn't compatible with yourself or isn't going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what this card is saying. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things this life has to offer. Don't settle. You're deserving of better. You're deserving of greatness, right? We have passion, and it says, rise, passion, rise high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Again, you guys, with this Ace of Wands, it's very much connecting for me that you guys you're going to be in a position where your passion is going to be reignited when you meet this person. Because you're going through that period of the lesson, of the disappointment, because we did all this hard work, and now we're like, no, I'm not gonna just let life beat me down. I'm going to get re-inspired, okay? So passion plays a huge role in how you guys are meeting this person. I don't know if some of you guys are musicians or artists or something like that, but you need to do what it is that you're passionate about, even if it's not on like a monetary level or on a level in which you're like making money. If you're just doing it on the weekends or in your free time, I still feel like that plays a major role in how you guys meet this person. We have love, and it says, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. Maybe this is talking about y'all manifesting this person, okay? It's very possible that is a situation that's going on. Now, I want to talk about Aphrodite a little bit. She is the goddess of love and romance and beauty, okay, you guys? So I said this in the last group as well. It is possible that you guys will be meeting this person during the Venus retrograde. Keep that in mind. That's not for all of you. That is just for some of you. With this, I feel like this is just really talking about you guys calling in your soulmate, calling in the person that you are desiring to be with. And again, not settling for less. Aphrodite would not settle for less. She wouldn't want y'all to settle for less. So don't settle for less. And then we have glamour, and it says, into the mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Okay, so this is talking about glamour. This is talking about, again, confidence, loving yourself. And again, I feel like for a lot of you watching this, I need to tell you, like, to not give up and to not feel like you're unworthy, or to feel like you don't deserve love, or you need to, like, just settle for someone who's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this card is really saying, like, open up your heart and your mind to the realm of possibility. Open up yourself to the idea of getting exactly what you want. Okay, that's what I feel like this is really saying. Glamour is obviously talking about you guys feeling confident and beautiful within your body, or handsome within your body, okay? So if you're not feeling good about yourself, I feel like this is a sign to work on whatever you need to work on to feel good about yourself. For example, okay, today I bought a lifetime membership to Babbel, okay? Because for me, like, I really want to learn a different language. I really want to continue to educate myself throughout my life. And when I don't educate myself, when I'm not learning, I feel really bad about myself. So it doesn't always have to be physical, you guys. I want you to keep that in mind. Your physical body is very temporary. So this isn't the thing that you always need to feed or to work on. It could be internal as well. So I just wanted to say that because I know sometimes, like, you guys obviously don't know me on a personal level. So me just saying that, like, loosely, people could take it as like, you know? So I just wanted to make that clear. Anyways, we have self-respect. Again, this is what I'm gonna say. Don't freaking settle. Group number 2. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get the man you want. You're gonna get the woman you want. Do not settle for less, all right? If you settle for less, you're gonna regret it. That's how I feel. I feel that very deeply in my bones. I just do. So, you know what's interesting, you guys? This woman looks like she's been on a journey. So I do feel like for some of you watching this, it's going to be a journey to get to this castle. This castle is representing the one. This castle is representing the person that you are wanting to be with, the person that you have dreamed of being with. But we have to go on the journey first. We gotta walk the line. We gotta walk through the freaking treacherous wherever she came from, right? So keep that in mind, you guys. Like, the lessons are blessings. Lessons are blessings, and we are going to eventually reach our castle. And I feel like it's important for you guys to not settle for a little shack in the swamp. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle for anything less than your castle. That's what I feel like this is saying. And if there is a journey, or if there is a long road ahead of you, I feel like obviously if this person is your castle, they will be worth it, right? I feel like sometimes people get into relationships because they're just tired of being single, or they're tired of feeling alone, but they're settling. And here's the thing, a shack in a swamp does not sound that bad to me, but like, you guys get the metaphor, right? Like, I feel like people settle for less, or people settle for what is in front of them because it's easy and it's convenient. It's like, I'm tired, but the journey is worth it. That journey is worth it, babe. So that's what I got to say about that. And then we have inner peace, okay? And it says, you are enough, and it says, I'm enough. So you guys need to know that you're enough, group number 2. You guys need to know that you're worthy of love, that you're deserving of love, that you will find somebody who's going to energetically match you mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, you need to believe that. You need to find inner peace within yourself and be okay with being on your own, to feel confident in yourself, to feel like you are deserving of this. Because some of you watching this, again, do have self-sabotaging tendencies. And it doesn't always, again, have to be like you're feeling insecure physically. It could be that you feel like you need validation, or it could be that you feel like you need other people to constantly tell you that you're doing good. And I feel like this inner peace is really saying what you need to do is you need to stop beating up on yourself, and you need to find peace within yourself and to be happy regardless of what the outside circumstances are. So yeah, we have great fortune. All right, you guys, great fortune. So it's very possible that when you meet this person, you guys will be in a financial position to which you are, I don't want to use the word like abundant or rich, but perhaps you guys will be at a level where you are more successful or more financially secure. This great fortune could also just be talking about you guys having this energy of gratefulness all around you and waking up every day and feeling very grateful, feeling like even if you don't have like all the riches that you want or all the dreams or affirmations, all the manifestations that you want, it's like you wake up every day and you're grateful and you feel like you have a great fortune just through waking up in the morning and existing in this human experience. So yeah, I love that, you guys. This is beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. So, group number 2, I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and pull some little, I'm trying to like, okay, I'm going to pull some notes from my bowl. If you guys are new here, basically the bowl just has a bunch of adjectives, descriptive words, that's going to help us describe how you will meet this person, when you will meet this person. I don't know what's going to come up, so we will just see. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and roll the letters. These letters can signify your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant in regards to this reading or in regards to this connection. All right, group number 2. These are the letters that popped out for you guys. Again, go ahead and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to today's reading. In regards to the little notes, you guys, we have Lucky Star, which I did see lucky in the box of letters. So Lucky Star, there may be luck involved with how it is that you meet this person. We also have change coming up here, you guys. So you guys may be going through a significant change. We have February and we also have September, you guys. So you guys may be meeting them in the month of February or in the month of September. Obviously, I don't have a year here specified, but February, September, keep an eye out for those. We have intelligent as well, so this could signify you guys learning something, going through some type of lesson yet again, perhaps even being in school. Based on the rest of the reading though, I would say that the intelligence probably has more to do with you guys learning something or gaining some type of like lesson through whatever it is that you guys were working on, right? We have no time. So for some of you, you could be meeting this person in no time. Obviously that's not for all of you. We have be extra, which I always encourage everybody to be extra because like life is short. Like why the freak not? Like why are we going to be subdued and like scared of ourselves or scared to show our personality if like life is short and like nothing really is permanent? So it's like, you might as well just be you. We have party. We also have holiday here, you guys. So I do find that interesting that holiday party popped up, or holidays and party popped up. I think that's interesting. Obviously, not all of you go to holiday parties or participate in the holidays, but it's possible for some of you that you do meet somebody significant or somebody that you view as the one at a holiday party. We have signs. We have mild, which is talking about spiciness, you guys, like mildly spicy, which could be equated to the passion as well. And then we have the number 16. So you guys could be meeting this person on the 16th. Maybe your birthday's on the 16th, maybe their birthday's on the 16th, but 16. Sure, that is what I got for you guys. Group number 2, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Let me know down below how this has resonated. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. I appreciate it. I love you guys again, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and start off with the zodiac dice. We have Aries and we also have Aquarius. Hello, Aries. Hello, Aquarius. We have Aries again and we have Leo. Hello, Aries. Hello, Leo. Pisces, Libra. Hello, Pisces. Oops. Hello, Pisces. Hello, Libra. In the cards, you guys, we have all the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and we have all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Specifically Virgo. Virgo specifically. All right, so you guys, group number 3, we have the Hermit here, right? And the Hermit, you guys, is talking about isolation. It's talking about being alone. It's talking about going within. I love this card. This is represented by Virgo energy, you guys. The Hermit is somebody who I view them as like, this is the definition of somebody who minds their business, who focuses on themselves, okay? The Hermit is not somebody who is all up in everybody's business. The Hermit is not somebody who is like, ooh, what's the latest tea? What's the latest got? Like the Hermit stays in his lane, in her lane. The Hermit is like, I'm trying to heal myself, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, I'm focusing on myself. Thank you very much. Trying to better myself. That's who the hermit is, you guys. The hermit is not somebody who's out here trying to sway and swag, okay? The hermit is like, I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my spiritual journey, my own growth on a personal level. I'm not so much focused on the outside. So when you guys meet the person that is going to be the one, it's very possible that you guys are going to be in a position in your life where you are exhibiting this beautiful hermit energy of like, I'm just trying to do me, all right? I'm not really focused on like your issue or like what's going on over here or what's going, like I'm just trying to like heal, focus on myself, be the best person that I can be, and everything else is like out of my control. That's very possible that you guys will be in this energy when you meet this person, or this person will be in this energy. Could it even be that you guys will be single for a very long time when you meet this person, or perhaps you're in this mode of like, no, I don't want a relationship, I want to be by myself. Perhaps this person's going to have to really prove themselves to you to get you to the point where you feel like you can be in a relationship or you want a relationship. But yeah, I feel like this is really just saying like, I'm satisfied with being by myself. Like I'm good. Like I would prefer this by myself. We also have the Six of Cups, you guys. So the Six of Cups signifies the past, and some people get so mad at me when I bring up the past. And like, here's the thing. I always give multiple options. So it's either you're just not listening or like, you're triggered and you gotta figure out what's going on with you. This could represent somebody from the past. This could also represent something from the past or reminiscing on memories from the past, okay? Sometimes I do see this, you guys, particularly with this reading. You guys could be doing an activity that you have not done in a long time, but you did it in childhood or you did it when in your young adulthood. I'm trying to think of an example that I could give you guys. Going apple picking, okay? Maybe you guys are going ice skating and you haven't gone ice skating in years, or rollerblading, or snowboarding, or surfing, okay? Or riding a horse. I don't know, but you guys could be doing some type of activity that you have not done in many years, many moons, and you're doing this activity when you meet this person. It's also possible that you guys perhaps will be going through your old things when you meet this person and like throwing stuff out, or going through old like picture books, or I don't know if you guys have like a hope chest or something where you keep like your old mementos. But it's like going back through past memories or doing something from the past. This signifies something from the past. And oftentimes it does signify somebody from the past coming in and you guys like reminiscing on old memories. But because this is a group reading, obviously that's not going to be for all of you. So again, just take this as like at the point in which we meet the person that is the one. We may be going through our old stuff, or we may be perhaps doing an activity in which we haven't done in a while, or visiting our hometown, or traveling to a place that we traveled to in childhood, or doing something that we wanted to do in childhood. But there's something from the past that is influencing how it is that you meet this person, and that does not mean that it's an ex, okay? So we have the Ruler of Cups, you guys. The Ruler of Cups, okay, this is the King of Cups, you guys. This is somebody who's emotionally mature, okay? This is somebody who is, they know how to handle every situation with the perfect emotional grace, balance, respect, okay? This is a respectful king. This is a king who is very much in tune with his emotions. He's not over emotional. You guys know those people, particularly of the male species, where like, they're not emotional, but they're very sensitive and very reactive. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, or at least some of you know what I'm talking about, right? Obviously, women can do this too. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Women can do this too, but like I have experience with men, so that's why I'm saying men. But those people who are very reactive to their emotions, but they're also very guarded, and they're like, ooh, I'm not going to share. I'm not going to like open up. I don't have emotions. But then they're very like, they get triggered super, super easily, or they're sensitive super, super easily to certain things. The King of Cups is not that. The King of Cups is the opposite of that, right? The King of Cups is somebody where he can talk about his emotions. If something upsets him, he can be like, this upsets me. This is why. I'm communicating my emotions to you. Like, he's someone where anybody would be lucky and blessed to be in a relationship with somebody who has this emotional intelligence, this emotional matureness. you know? So for me, you guys, if I'm being honest, just based on the cards that are here, I do feel like for a lot of you, you may meet this person a little later in life. And I don't know what that means for you specifically, because for some people, later in life could mean 40. For some people, later in life could be 30, perhaps 25. But like later in life just means later in life. There will be a sense of being more mature, being more seasoned, being more like, you know what I'm saying, marinated, okay? We are not out fresh of the chicken womb. We are like, we've been around. We've been hanging out for a minute. Just because there's a lot of mature energy here, and obviously in order to look back on the past, you need a past to look back on. And the Hermit does give me also very mature energy, very spiritual energy. And the Ruler of Cups, like I said, he has emotional intelligence. And not all the times, but oftentimes to have emotional intelligence, you do have to go through life, right? So there's that. We also have the Sovereign of Coins, which also signifies for me, you guys, someone who's a little bit older, or you guys meeting this person a little bit later in life. I don't want to give a specific age group just because there are different people of all ages watching this, so I just want to keep it open. Just keep in mind throughout this reading that when you meet them, you may be a little bit older, or this person may be a little bit older. Now, the Sovereign of Coins is somebody where she is everything, all right? She's somebody where she has her career, her finances all in order, okay? She is a worker. She is very much like Britney Spears, you better work, okay? That's who the Sovereign of Coins is. But she's also a mother. She's also somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, very caring. She takes care of the people around her. So she's like that perfect balance. She's like the everything woman, right? She's like the woman that I feel like I wish I could be. I wish I could be this perfect, like, I care for everybody around me. I take care of everyone. I nurture everyone. But also I like am on my grind, and I still have patience. She still has patience at the end of her day. She still has the energy to be nurturing, loving, and caring towards the people around her after she works a 10-hour shift. That is not me. I'm not going to cook you a 3-course meal at the end of the day of a 10-hour shift. I'm just not going to do it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. DoorDash is a thing, and you can use it, but like, so that's who the Queen of Pentacles is. Somebody who is financially stable and also nurturing and loving and caring. So we love this so far. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and shuffle the Oracle cards. I don't know why I keep grabbing that deck first. Okay. Can I please get, thank you. We have Pisces, I believe. Can I please get a card that represents, this deck feels really heavy for some reason. Can I have a card that represents how? Like attracts like. You and this person may be very similar. You guys may be on the same spiritual path, or you guys may have grown up in very similar fashions because we have that 6 of Cups there. I'm sorry. I know I should read this later, but can I please have a card that represents how or when? Creativity. Can I please have a card that represents commitment? These were all facing down, you guys, so I'm going to put these back, and I'm just going to take commitment. Can I please have a cool... You guys, what did I say? I'm going to get to this at the end, but what did I say? I said maturity. I said some age on ya. I said we are seasoned, we are marinated, we have been sitting in the sauces for a minute. A mature man. Okay, I'm just saying. Hopping on into this Piscean energy. We love you so much, Pisces, over here. Pisces energy, you guys, is very emotional. Again, Pisces are very emotionally intelligent, you guys. The thing with Pisces energy, you guys, is I don't think I've ever met someone who can understand my emotions the way a Pisces, I'm so sorry, my stomach's growling, the way a Pisces can understand my emotions. Pisces are very emotionally intelligent. If you guys didn't know this, Pisces are all the signs, like, put together. They are the oldest sign in the zodiac, so they have this like ancient wisdom that they just have within themselves, right? So with this, you guys, again, I am getting this energy of like maturity, being perhaps a little bit older, being emotionally intelligent, someone who may be even a little bit intuitive or highly intuitive even. This could also be somebody, you guys, that you guys share the same emotional language, like you guys know how to talk to each other, or your guys' love language is the same. The thing I'm getting with this, you guys, though, is mainly just like this energy of maturity. Now, the Pisces is also connected to Neptune. Neptune is connected to like the dream world and spirituality and things being a little bit woo-woo, a little bit mystical. So there could be an energy of like living in a dreamlike state or doing something that feels very dreamy when you meet this person, okay? Perhaps even when you meet this person, you feel like, oh my God, you're everything I've ever dreamed of. Gives me that energy. It gives me the energy of like being love struck. You know what I'm saying? You know when you meet someone and you're flirting and you get their number and then like you're just overwhelmed with that feeling, like your common sense leaves you and you're like, I'm in love. And it's like, are you? Maybe we should just slow down. But Pisces energy, Neptune energy feels very much like overwhelmed with like, I don't want to say rose-colored glasses, but maybe a little bit of rose-colored glasses, which isn't a bad thing in this situation, you guys, because this person is the one. So the next card I got here is like attracts like. It says, if you're longing for more love, be more loving. Oh, baby. If you're longing for more love, be more loving. Again, you guys may be very similar to this person. Perhaps you guys have similar interests, and that is how you guys are meeting each other, through your similar interests. Maybe even you guys have like mutual friends, which we'll introduce you to. I think with this card, the thing I want you guys to take with this is, if you are trying to attract somebody who is emotionally intelligent, who is mature, who is all these beautiful qualities that you want, you also need to be those qualities. So feed yourself, put energy into yourself, love yourself, you guys, okay? Be more loving if you're wanting someone to be loving towards you. With this card, like attracts like, this person may be very similar to you. Again, you guys may be doing something that you both have interest in when you meet this person. Anyways, we have demonstrate love, and it says find out what is important to those you love and act on it, okay? So again, being compassionate, being loving, being giving, that may play a major role in how you guys meet this person, which is interesting because that Sovereign of Coins came in. Again, the Sovereign of Coins is somebody where she is loving, she's giving, she's nurturing, but she's also somebody who takes care of her finances and she's financially stable. So you guys may meet this person while you are doing an act of kindness, or while you are doing a selfless act of like just giving to someone that you care about. There may be animals involved with how you guys meet as well. I don't know if it's like a petting zoo, or if it's like meeting somebody's dog or something like that, or maybe even being, I don't know, but I feel like animals may be involved with how you guys meet this person. We have commitment, which obviously this is the one, so I would assume that there's commitment involved in this situation. You guys may commit to each other rather early on in this relationship or in this connection when you meet. So commitment. Again, the freaking swans. There may be some animals involved when you guys meet this person. I just feel it. I just feel it. We have creativity. It says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. So you guys may be doing some type of creative project or expressing your creative passions when you meet this person. Again, there's so many different ways in which you guys can take this. It just depends on what your personal creative outlet is, or perhaps even what this person's creative outlet is. For some of you, they may be like musicians, or they may, and I don't mean like big time. I mean, obviously they could be, but whatever creativity they express or you express, you guys may be meeting during that creative time period in which we are expressing our creativity, which I love. 33 may be popping up a lot for you guys. So 333 may also be something of significance. All right. Now, we have a privileged lady, you guys. So again, financial stuff is popping up a little bit here. I feel like for a lot of you watching this, you may be in a very like happy position with your career when you meet this person, or you may feel very satisfied or very privileged. You don't need to be rich, you guys, to feel privileged. I recognize that I'm very privileged. There are people in the world who don't have electricity, who don't have water, who don't have food, and even though those are things that are like simple, I recognize that not everybody has that, and I feel very privileged and very blessed, very grateful for all those things that I have that I know not everybody in the world has. So perhaps this is talking about you guys experiencing or being in a moment in your life where you are just expressing gratitude to the absolute fullest. Again, the Hermit was here, so this is self-reflection, you guys. This is us going on that spiritual journey, reflecting upon ourselves, being more alone, okay? So privilege popping up, a privileged lady, recognizing how much things you have to be grateful for, right? And I know we all go through struggles, you guys. I'm not saying you don't go through struggles or that people don't go through struggles. I'm just saying that, like, if you're watching this, you have the privilege of having internet. And maybe not everything in your life is perfect, but there are people in the world who literally don't have water. We have a mature man, you guys, which I already kind of talked about this because it just took me by surprise and I was like, oh, maturity popping up here again. You guys may be meeting this person later on in life. This does feel like a more spiritual heavy group, especially with Pisces here, especially with the Hermit and the Ruler of Cups here. This feels like a really, really spiritual group. I do feel like you and this person may be on similar spiritual paths. Maybe your spiritual views aren't perfectly aligned, but I feel like the overall, like, big picture of things, you guys are on similar paths. And I feel like maybe that's why it's saying, like, a like attracting like. You guys doing what it is that you love or what it is that you feel called to do will lead you on the path to this person because they are also doing that same thing. We have community, all right? So again, for some of you, I am really feeling like you guys will meet this person through, like, friends of friends or, like, an acquaintance of some sorts, or maybe you guys are doing something within your spiritual practice that calls you to go on a trip, that calls you to be around other people, to be involved in a community, and perhaps that's how you meet this person, okay? So that is that, you guys. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to go ahead and pull from my bowl. If you guys are new here, basically the bowl just has a bunch of adjectives in here that will help describe further as to how or when you will meet this person. There's months, there's numbers in here, there's, you know, different adjectives that will help us out. So, oh my God. I didn't mean to pull that many, but we did it. Also going to be pulling some letters for you guys, and the letters will represent either your name, this person's name, initials, or perhaps words that may be significant for you guys in regards to this connection or in regards to this person. All right, group number 3. These are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys. Again, that's what I got with that. Anyways, with the little notes, you guys, we have karmic, which for me, this is really just saying we have gone through lessons. Karma is not always bad, you guys, and I always have to say this whenever anything that's karmic comes up, because karmic isn't good or bad. Karma is neutral, right? Karma is not the boogeyman. Karma is just karma. It's not good. It's not bad. And I know people have made it into this thing where it's like, oh, karmic, it's bad. I need to run away from this. It's not something that you need to run away from. We all have karma. It's neutral. So it just means something that's meant to be, okay? Something that's just coming in from the universe, the reflection that you have put out, okay? We have green here, you guys. So they could have green eyes, you could have green eyes, maybe their hair is green, maybe your hair is green. For me, this really is signifying the heart center point and really having that open when you meet this person. Which again, I feel very much like this is a mature group. This is a group that will be more mature when they meet the person who is the one. So there's that. We also have cutie here. So this is talking about physical attractiveness, obviously. We have yeet. And yeet is just talking about getting rid of stuff, being like, goodbye, which makes sense for me. When I was talking about the 6 of Cups, I was saying how you guys may be going through your old stuff and getting rid of, like, old clothes or going through old photo albums, and maybe just getting rid of stuff like spring cleaning. So yeet makes sense. Maybe you guys are getting rid of old habits that you have at the time, or had at the time, or have going to have. We have tattoos, so perhaps this person has a tattoo, maybe you have a tattoo that's significant, or maybe you will be meeting this person around the time that you are getting a tattoo, or around the time that they are getting a new tattoo. We have less hair, which this does not mean that they have no hair, you guys. Obviously, we are talking about somebody who's more mature, so if we are talking about a man, obviously a lot of men do experience, like, less hair in their age, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a natural process that a lot of men go through. So it could be signifying that. It could also be signifying perhaps if this is a woman we're talking about, maybe she has shorter hair, so less hair. Maybe they just don't have a lot of hair on their body. That's another possibility. We have silver, which is kind of interesting because I was just talking about how they were older. Could be that they have silver hair. Maybe you will have silver hair. It's also possible that silver could be talking about some type of significant jewelry that they wear on a regular basis. We have May, so this could be your birthday, their birthday, or the month that you guys meet. We have complex, how you guys may meet may be very complex. We have 22, so again, maybe you guys meet this person when you're 22. I don't really feel that. I feel like this is more of the date that you guys may meet, like maybe May 22nd, or maybe the 22nd of a different month. It's also possible that you are born on the 22nd, or they are born on the 22nd. I also want to point out that 22 is like very much a soulmate-y number, right? 2s equal partnership, so there's that. We also have 10, which 10 equals financial abundance, which we have that Queen of Pentacles here. So you guys may be born on the 10th, they may be born on the 10th, you may meet them on the 10th, but also abundance coming up with that. And then we have large. So large can mean a lot of different things. This could be a physical attribute of somebody's body part. This could be a physical, or this could be an attribute of their wallet. This could be an attribute of perhaps their house. This could be an attribute of like you feeling larger than life when you meet them. It just, you know, it just depends. But that is what I have for you guys. Group number 3. Overall, I feel like you guys are going to meet this person when you're at perhaps a point in your life where you are alone and you are purposely alone, like you are desiring to be alone. Perhaps you're going on an inner journey to heal or to learn more about yourself or to rediscover your spirituality. Maybe you guys are going on a new path where it requires you guys to be alone, to connect more deeply to your creativity, to connect more deeply to source. It's even possible that you guys meet them again through some type of community activity. But I definitely do feel like spirituality and going within has a lot to do with how you meet this person, and perhaps even expressing your creative self. I do feel like for a lot of you, you will meet this person when either they, again, are at a more mature age or you are at a more mature age. So yeah. That's what I got for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you guys so much. Please let me know below how this has resonated. I appreciate you guys for allowing me to read for you. Thank you. I love you, and I'll talk to you very soon. All right. Bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and start off with the zodiac dice. We have Cancer and we have Capricorn. Cancer and Capricorn, you showed up, I think, in the first reading as well, which I found a little bit interesting. We have Sagittarius and Pisces. Sagittarius, Pisces, hello. Scorpio, Leo. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Leo. Leo, you show up in the cards as well. So, no you don't. I lied. Sorry. No you don't. Alright guys, so starting off with the tarot, we have the 3 of Wands. This signifies expansion, growth, and broadening your horizons, group number 4. So the way I'm taking this, right, is that you guys are broadening your options, perhaps. This could indicate like online dating. This could indicate perhaps dating outside of your comfort zone. And I don't mean like allowing people to overstep boundaries, but I mean perhaps dating people that you wouldn't have dated in the past. A lot of people like don't like when I say this, but when I say this, I'm taking into account that you're a human and you evolve like the rest of us. Like we all evolve, we all change. So I'm not saying that you won't be attracted to this person or that there's no like physical chemistry. I'm just saying it could be that your taste in men or your taste in women or your taste in who it is that you date changes, okay? Again, that's not to say that you are not attracted to them. It just is to say that perhaps they are different from what your usual type will be or is. Maybe it's even because, like I just said, you guys have evolved and grown and what your type is will no longer be your type. So we have the 5 of Swords as well, you guys. This is arguing. As you guys can see here, there's like swords going through the lungs, which signifying some type of like fight that is not necessary. It's us fighting with somebody. An argument, a dispute of some sorts, a miscommunication perhaps. Nobody wins in this situation though. It's like a lose-lose outcome. Now, in regards to like how it is you're meeting this person, it is very possible that you guys are meeting this person at a time in your life, perhaps where you have recently gotten out of a relationship and there was a lot of fighting or a lot of arguing. It could also be at a time in your life where you are feeling very misunderstood or feeling like nobody understands you. Perhaps even feeling like when you speak, people don't hear you or they take your words and they twist them. That's another possibility, you guys. I'm so sorry, I'm like all congested. We have the Tower, you guys. Now the Tower signifies destruction, chaos. Here's the thing. People hate this card, right? I love this card. This card for me signifies a new start. This is like, nah, we are taking out all the BS. We are getting rid of all the crap. And we're starting over, okay? We're not going to sit here and deal with this leaky freaking roof anymore. We're not going to sit here and deal with this crappy relationship or this crappy job. Like, we are... No, we're moving on, okay? And it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it's painful, and sometimes it's really hard, and people hate this card because of those reasons, because it's painful, because it's hard, because it's not comfortable. However, like I said, it's coming in to make room for something new. The Tower comes in to remove things out of your life that aren't what's best for you, okay? The Sun came after the Tower, which I think is beautiful. Usually in tarot, like the star comes in directly after the Tower to bring a new hope, new faith. For me, this is really saying that like whatever this Tower moment is for you guys in regards to how you meet this person, this Tower is happening so that you can meet this person who is the one. Like, I'm sorry. Like, how could it be any better than that? I'm so freaking sorry, you guys, but like, this is a perfect example of the Tower coming in to remove obstacles or things that we want to hold on to, but we don't actually, like, they're not actually what's meant for us, or they're not actually what we genuinely want. We just think we want it in the time, or we have this like cloudy vision of this Tower. We're romanticizing this Tower. We're attached to this Tower because we have history with the Tower, but like, this Tower's going, like, it's being destructed. It's going down. It's not going to be viable anyways. And then we have this freaking, the Sun. Okay, this is radiance, this is happiness, this is abundance, you guys. So the way I'm reading this, you guys, it's like this. And this isn't the case for all of you. This is just an example. We're in a relationship that we freaking hate, but we're comfortable in it. Or we're in a relationship where there's a lot of fighting and arguing, or perhaps there's a lot of miscommunication, or perhaps there's a lot of betrayal, or perhaps there's a lot of like wandering eyes, okay? And I'm not saying that's the relationship you guys are in right now, but right up until the point when you meet the one, I feel like you guys are going to have a relationship like this where there's just constant miscommunication or constant arguing. That relationship is going to come to an end, and then you're getting the Sun, which is the one, right? Now, this could also be a job, you guys. Again, a job in which you are unhappy, you feel like you're not being understood, that job's being taken away, or there's some type of destruction of the job or of the career, and in that happening, you guys may be set on a journey to find a new job or a new career, and that is when you will meet the one. Again, we are broadening our horizons, which means we need to get rid of this Tower, because the Tower is in our way. We can't see the horizons because the Tower is literally standing here being like, I'm gonna block your view of this freaking Sun. That's literally what it is, you guys. Like, the Tower is blocking your view of the Sun. And it's being destructed so that we can expand, so that we can see this freaking Sun, because the Sun's right there. We just got to get rid of the Tower. Sorry. Okay, that's what's happening. Alrighty, group number 4. Or how group number 4 will be meeting the one. Sacrifice, shut the frick up, and a solar eclipse. Okay. I'm just saying. I please have a card that represents how group Can I please have a card dating? Can I please have a card woman? First card we will talk about is Neptune's Sacrifice. Like I was saying, we have to get rid of the Tower. We have to sacrifice the Tower so that we can get our Sun. And you know what, you guys? We love this Tower. We feel comfortable in this Tower. This Tower is like home. This Tower is like what we know. But this Tower ain't the Sun, okay? This Tower has dripping ceilings. It has bad plumbing, okay? There are cockroaches and rats running around, okay? This Tower's not great. The Sun, though, the Sun is everything. The Sun is happiness, it's radiance, it's abundance. So we have to sacrifice this in order to get here. That's really what I'm seeing with this. When you meet this person, there will be something that we're letting go of. There will be something that has destructed in our life or that has come to an end in our life. And it may be something that we're attached to, and it may be something that we see as like a huge loss. But in that sacrifice, we are getting our son. That's how I'm reading it, you guys. That's how I'm reading it, okay? We also have a solar eclipse, which don't love eclipses the most. Eclipses bring in a lot of radical change, you guys. A lot of like, things are being shaken, okay? Things are being stirred, mixed, and shaken, okay? That's what happens with eclipses. So this is, again, radical change, radical, perhaps destruction. So a revolution, if you will. All right. I feel like this is going to be a really quick reading, group number 4, because like the message is so clear that like we're going through a destruction when we meet this person. We meet them through expanding our horizons. It says, look, the next one we have says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Again, some of you are attached to this tower and you're not going to want to let it go, or you don't think you can survive without this tower. However, you guys are so strong. You guys can survive this tower moment. I feel like this tower moment is going to pull out a lot of the strength that you have within yourself that perhaps you have forgotten is there, or perhaps you will feel like, oh, I can't handle this situation. But this situation with the tower is going to prove to you guys that you are strong and that you are capable of getting through anything, okay? The next one we have here is love endures. And it says, love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And then we have these people on a ship. Okay, so I feel like this is more so talking about your guys' belief in love, your guys' belief that true love is possible, okay? It's also very possible, you guys, that this is signifying your relationship going through a tower moment, going through a solar eclipse, if you will, and then coming out the other end stronger, coming out the other end more solid, okay? Love endures, you guys. I genuinely do believe that, like, when you love someone, you never can stop loving that person. Basically what this is saying is love endures. Don't give up on love, you guys. Keep going. That is the message I'm trying to get through, okay? It's so interesting that, like, it's not interesting, but it's like, ha, 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 dating. So I do feel like for some of you, you may have this desire just for, like, the perfect person to walk up on your front doorstep and be like, hello, I'm here to fix your plumbing. And you're like, oh my God, yes, come in. And then you guys magically fall in love. Or you're going to the grocery store and you guys bump into each other in the freaking produce section and you guys are picking out the same strawberries and you go to reach the strawberries and their hand touches your hand and you're like, oh, we're in love. Okay, I feel like some of you have that idea of like just meeting someone, and I feel like this card is saying you have to put yourself out there. And I know some people don't like hearing that. However, I do feel like this is encouraging you guys to date when you go through this tower moment. It's encouraging you guys to put yourself out there and to not hold back. Be receptive to other people giving you love. This could also be signifying a dating app, you guys, just because obviously, like, dating, you know what I'm saying? So be receptive to all forms or different forms of dating, you guys. Again, maybe that's what the Three of Wands is talking about. Some of you watching this may have never participated in the dating app world, which it's tough out there, right? So be careful if you are doing that, but that could be what we are broadening. We are broadening how it is we meet people, or we are broadening the type of people that we are interested in. The next card we got here is a mature woman. You guys could be meeting the one when you are more mature, or when this person is in a stage in their life where they are more mature. For me, this signifies that tower, though. Like, we've gone through some stuff. We've seen some things. That's what the mature woman for me says. Like, I've seen some freaking things. I know how this ish works. And I'm not here to put up with any BS anymore, right? Like, I feel like this woman is not someone who puts up with BS. I feel like this woman is not someone who puts up with the tomfoolery of the little boyness, okay? That's what I feel like. She's cracking that whip, all right? So you guys may be in a stage in your life where you are no longer tolerating things that you perhaps have tolerated in the past. So that tower moment has taught you that you are deserving of love of the highest quality, of the highest good, and you're like, I'm not accepting anything less, okay? And then we have imprisonment. This is the last card that I pulled for you guys. You guys have to free yourself from this box. Whatever box you are in, either at the time or right now, you got to get out of this box, you guys. This box could be a mental box. It could be a physical box. It could be, you know what I'm saying? A relationship, a friendship, a job. Whatever this box is, whatever this imprisonment is for you guys, group number 4, you will free yourself from this imprisonment before you meet the one, okay? Again, I do feel like for a lot of you, you will be in or getting out of a really serious relationship, or a relationship that you looked at as like, perhaps you thought that somebody was the one, or perhaps you thought like, oh, I can build a life with this person, and then you realize that you have to free yourself from this situation, and that's when you meet like the true one. But yeah, that's what I have, you guys, with the cards. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some notes. If you guys are new here, the notes are adjectives. Basically, there's different words in here. They could be months, they could be numbers, they could be times of the year, zodiac signs, physical attributes. There's a lot of different things in here, so I'm just gonna mix. How is group number 4 going to meet the one? When will they meet the one? Okay, can I have a few more? Oh! I'm also going to go ahead and roll the letters. The letters could be your name, their name, initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to this person or to this reading. All right, group number 4, these are all the letters that popped out for you guys. Go and see if you can find your name, your initials, this person's name, this person's initials, or words that may be significant for you guys in regards to today's reading. Okay, so we're going to get through these notes because there's so many. I did not mean to but there's a lot. We'll start with the physical body of either you or this person. We have blessed from above. Take that how you want, okay? Take it how you want. We have a beauty mark / scar. So this could be a significant beauty mark or scar that you have or that they have. We have fun hair. Again, take it how it resonates. Either you or them. We have big lips. Either you or them. A square face or a squared off jaw. Annoyingly attractive. Okay. A buzz cut. Piercings. And this isn't really a physical attribute, but I kind of feel like it is, so I just included it over here. 30s, okay? So you guys may be meeting this person in your 30s, all right? Perhaps this person is in their 30s. You could be in your 30s. Doesn't have to be, but it could be, okay? Perhaps they just look like they're in their 30s. Anyways, we have blue / green, you guys. This could be talking about perhaps you guys meeting this person outside. Obviously, when I think of blue and green, I think of like the sky and the grass. So meet them in an outside environment. We have water. Maybe you guys are by the water when you meet them. This could also be representing the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We have fungus, which talks about somebody growing on you. So it's not like an immediate but it's like you've grown on me as a person, right? We have humble. We have compassionate. We have talented. We have intimidating. We have rare. Handsome. Oops, this is a physical attribute. My bad. Handsome. Okay. We have west. This could be you live on the west, they live in the west. The west may be where you guys meet. We have morning. Clever, which could signify meeting them at school. We have yes. We have music. Okay, maybe you guys are meeting them during some type of music festival or some type of music may be involved. We have rainbow. There may be a rainbow on the day that you guys meet this person, like you see your rainbow the day you meet them. It's also possible this is shouting out the LGBTQ community. So if you're LGBTQ, hello, okay. We have leveling up, which, yes, group number 4, okay. We have December. You guys may be meeting them in December. I'm not saying December of this year, but the month of December in general. We have 1111, which is soulmate energy. 1111 is a good sign. Repeating numbers are always a good sign that you are on the correct path. So if you see repeating numbers, particularly 1111, it could be around the time in which you meet this person. We have simp. It's very possible you will be a simp for this person, or this person will be a simp for you. We have happy. We have 18. We have out of the blue, darling. Out of the blue. You may meet this person out of the blue. We have passion. We have lovers. And we have starting over, which the Tower. Yeah, starting over feels like a thing that may be taking place for you guys. Group number 4. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you today. Let me know below how this has resonated. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Okay, bye.